What's up, TheTruthBToldShow, TruthBToldShow. Holy shit, the gaming stuff is boring. It's been boring. What little news comes out isn't that much of a surprise. So I apologize for not doing a whole lot of, gaming news or gaming rant or, gameplay or any of that kind of stuff whatsoever. You guys that have been following my videos over the past month and a half or so when I've come back to gaming have heard me make fun of myself, heard me be truthful about myself, and that a lot of my videos that I've uploaded haven't been that great. In fact, I was planning on going through and showing snippets of me saying so, but the fact is the fact. It's there. I've made fun of myself. Like, for instance, I was saying this in a comment to somebody in a video I'll be referring to here in a second, but the beefcake video. I know very well why that video is a fail. I know very well why that video wasn't as funny as it should have been, could have been. If you looked at my old beefcake video, which doesn't exist anymore, it was like hit after hit. There were some dead zones in it, but it went over very well. This newer beefcake on Tomb Raider, a lot of dead spots in there where I'm not saying anything, nor is the action all that great in what you're seeing on the video, and it's not as funny. I did that in all like one take, kind of made stuff up as I went, recorded it quickly. Because I hadn't been doing a lot of these videos, it takes some time to figure out how I'm going to do the green screen stuff and the new setup with the new lights. And, I'm in this fucking spot where I don't have a bunch of fucking outlets to plug shit in. And so I got to figure out where I'm running cables and cords and how I'm doing all that shit. So by the time I got all the shit set up, and I also have other responsibilities outside of YouTube here and making videos, and knowing that I still had a couple hours of editing and rendering and uploading and all that stuff ahead of me, I went through it fast. And I should have gone back and done it better. And I should have edited it better. One of the other things is, even with my decent computer, when I'm using Sony Vegas, it's hard when you're doing a lot of these effects and stuff to get a nice real-time full frame. If I'm doing a 30 frame per second video, it's hard getting a whole 30 frames per second going on the preview. And so a lot of times it's a decent idea to render a quick draft or something. And in doing so, I discovered quickly I had a problem in Vegas with that video. Anyway, wow, I'm getting into a long discussion on this particular video. Anyway, I know it wasn't that good. I know the Defiance beta video I made, there's some people that got real butthurt about it, and one of the things was I meant for you to get butthurt that at the end of it, after all that bullshit, I didn't show any gameplay, demonstrating that you had in a beta where I want to get in and actually try the game, and you have me set up this character, yet you don't really need to. You could have just fucking thrown me into any character I fucking wanted, or you wanted. You have to go through all this bullshit and this cheesy storyline and these cheesy characters that is stuff that has been done and time after time. There's almost nothing fresh about what they make you sit through in those first 10 minutes or whatever. So that was the point of that video, and throw some humor in, and it wasn't that fucking funny. I did a real time, as I watched the video, recorded my voice. Okay, another video, that Cars one I did with the guy in the lower corner here. Either you get that or you don't. In fact, a lot of that is making fun of what I guess people refer to as Let's Players. I didn't even know there was the segment of YouTube that did this. So anyway, there was a gentleman, Polite Time Splitter, recognized the name from when I did gaming videos before, that seemed to be extra butthurt over my Defiance video and my Bioshock Move video. Like, he expected me to give you this big gameplay breakdown, which I have never done in any of my videos ever on any channel, ever. Like, he expected me to do something I have never done. So, sorry, I was like, dude, you got places to go do that. You want to see Defiance gameplay? There are videos uploaded for you to go watch. Go watch those. This is not that video. You want a Bioshock Infinite Move, tutorial, going through everything? that's not going to be on my channel unless I happen to want to do that. But that wasn't the point of what. So a guy gets butthurt about it. And I don't know whether he's one of these guys, a fan of one of these guys, and requested these guys to basically to make fun of that Defiance Beta commentary. I got a message on Facebook yesterday about it, asking if they had, the okay to use it. I said, fine. I don't give a fuck if somebody wants. Like I said, it's not that fucking good. So there's shit to make fun of. And they do, these guys have good humor. You can tell, and I'm gonna fucking say their name wrong. What the fuck is the name? I better mention who they are here. Retsupurae. Retsupurae. I don't know much about their channel. I'm sure that has some meaning to whoever has been watching it enough to know what the fuck they're talking about there. But that's the name of the channel. And I'll put an annotation here linking to them, unlike they did to me. Thank you very much. And them, it's fine to make fun of the video, but part of the problem is the premise of their jokes making fun of the video is that I made the Defiance Beta video seriously as a let's play video, as a here's the gameplay. I'm gonna give you guys some insight on the game. Not the thing. And sometimes they do make fun of me trying to be funny, and where I fail trying to be funny. That's fine. I have no problems with that. That should be made fun of, right? But then they get, and here's where it starts pissing me off. And here's the problem with fucking YouTube. And I'm gonna be called, people are gonna say I got trolled, or I'm playing into the troll's hands, or I have to make this video to make excuses, and everything I'm saying is now just an excuse and isn't factual. I mean, that's the game YouTube is, right? If you have a troll say something bad about you, and you have a person who means it say something bad about you, to the eyes of the reader of the comment, there is no fucking difference, right? These guys, in the video, there's a character, a male character who's feminine. And I give him the gay voice, because he's got a close enough voice to it anyway. Like, you can't imitate a gay person, or talk about gay people, because then you're homophobic. That's the point they try to make. Me, Truth Be Told Show, the truth setting you free, and you people that have been around long enough, I'm homophobic? Really? So then that becomes the joke, right? And okay, so that's one thing, just for them to joke about it. Let it slide over my head, no big deal. It's YouTube, right? But then people will fucking take that as who I am. And again, you could say, oh, it's just YouTube. No big deal. What do you care what these YouTube people think? I have a channel with videos, and I do want people to watch these videos. Though I upload some of these shitty videos I know a lot, not a whole lot of people watch, I don't want someone skipping over my channel like they probably do with multiple YouTube channels because they think I'm homophobic, or I'm going to be bashing gays, or I'm that kind of fucking person. If you want to skip over my channel because I'm a left-winger, if you want to skip over my channel because I stand up for gay rights, if you want to skip over my channel because I don't think the Boston bomb was a conspiracy done by the government, that's fine. That's based on who I really am. But if you're going to skip over my channel based on bullshit, I got a problem with that. And that's what these guys are spawning, doing this video that way. Now, they don't have a disclaimer. They don't at any point say, hey, we actually looked into truth, and he's not a homophobe. He's not. They also said I was racist. He's not racist, so it's all a joke. They don't say that. Now, you could say the people that really watch their channel all the time know that they're just kidding and don't take that serious. But that's not going to be the case with the bulk of the people that watch it, and that's where I take issue. That's where I have a problem. And then, of course, when I go into the video and say, hey, I have no problem with you making fun of my video, but when you start calling me homophobic and racist, that pisses me off, then I'm the douchebag. I'm a douchebag for getting in there and trying to defend myself. Right? Fucking YouTube, man. Fucking YouTube. It's kind of, I was thinking about this lately, too. How long's my video? I'm almost at 10 minutes, so I got to stop here. I'm not making anything over 10 minutes. It's like when you talk to people, away from YouTube in the real on Skype, right? And you have these conversations with people, and you actually share personal. I'm not talking major. I'm not sharing my address or phone number with anybody, and neither of any of these other people. But you share some of your day-to-day stuff with these people, right? On a personal level, away from YouTube, right? Where it's like the real world, where everything's real, and then YouTube is where you can be fake. But then everybody incorporates what they learn within that real conversation on Skype and the YouTube stuff to attack people. You know, it's like, you know, you can fucking say this shit, call me a homophobe, do all this shit. That's cool. But me, I need to like not respond to it, let it happen, and you know, let people think that about me, or else, you know, I've been trolled or schooled, or I just don't get the joke. Anyway, 10 minutes are up. I'm out. Truth Be Told Show.